said error creating live broadcast. So I guess there's an error. And we were talking about the space between one truck and another. Or the space between where we are now and where we long to be. We're one spot now. Where do we want to be? And this is where we are right now, perhaps. The space between where we are and where we dream to be. I guess this is what this is about. We have the transparent tarot or the transparent oracle reflections. Oh, and they all just popped out. We have to use them. They're all see-through. So we're going to try to see through a situation. Perhaps we already know. Heard it's in their nature. Are you naughty by nature? Somebody's naughty by nature. Maybe this is what we're dealing with. Let's see. We're going to see. Welcome, Grand Rising, everybody. Welcome. I'm ClairV. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're going to see what's going on with the collective. The space between. So it's funny because we have the Three of Cups, this celebration. And these two are out with all these on top. So we're going to take it with the Five of Pentacles. And perhaps we are at a place where we're outside, we're out and alone. Perhaps we're not alone, but we're in some kind of codependent. So they're almost like counting our things. And it's like, look, you see this dog? It's like you have this something. This is on the undercurrent. This could be something in our head, or perhaps maybe something trying to, lure us away. He's protecting his house. And when I lifted this up, this King of Cups was here like, So yeah, this is some kind of protection. It's as if we're protecting ourselves emotionally. Like, we're being real mature about this. It's almost like we're stopping. This is being happy where we are and breaking free from some kind of toxic something. It's like we already know with the High Priestess, the Magician, it's what we know in our subconscious is now becoming real conscious. It's like we're consciously aware now, and awareness is the key. Perhaps this is what we're celebrating. Now on the shuffle, I seen this Queen upright. Like, this is what we're doing. We're mending whatever this is. I see her really sewing her quilt together, like all these missing pieces, or we're taking all these separate pieces and putting them together. In reverse, it's almost like we're ripping it apart. It's like some pieces we don't want in this quilt, maybe, or some pieces are ripped. Maybe we're doing some kind of repairs. But with this Queen, in reverse, perhaps we're dealing with somebody who has some kind of like bad intentions. And when I said that, I seen this, and this is like, okay, are you going to get the punishment, the whip, or are you going to get the reward, which is the gift? And this is the good, the bad, the black, the white, the green, the red, the moon, the sun, this action, the thought, and you have the devil and the angel here. Breaking free from this is this Hierophant. Now we have a closed book with these two. And what opens it is the King of Wands. This is what we're manifesting. We're talking about this space in between where we are and where we long to be. And manifestation being this King of Wands, knowing where we want to be. Like, this is how we get there faster. It's like, oh, well, I long to be here, instead of like wanting and needing, because the more you want, the more you need, the more you're going to want and the more you're going to need. So it's like being comfortable with the space in between. As the King of Wands, we're taking the lead. We're you know, we're breaking free from something that we're doing or something somebody else is doing. We're taking the reward. We're taking the reward. Perhaps we are putting our foot down, taking some kind of action. Maybe this is something we're stressed about, the Nine of Swords, you know, but it's bringing us happiness with the Ten of Cups. We're coming to an end to something, and this is why we're celebrating. It's as if we're coming from some kind of chaos. The Temperance in reverse, we're alchemizing. We're alchemizing our pain into pleasure. You know, it's as if the light is this light is shining true colors, and this is what's going to help us release this, because it's like we're stuck in some kind of doing the same thing or some kind of routine or ritual. And with this in reverse, this is telling you you're protected, you can let this go. It's like drop the acorn, because then you have the Fool in reverse with the Eight of Swords in reverse. It's like, well, we're afraid to go forward, or perhaps we're lacking the faith. And this is saying, you know, don't doubt yourself. Have faith in yourself. Not only have faith in yourself, but have faith in the spirit, that everything's, you know, coming together to work for you. You know, we're celebrating this. We're celebrating this. Then we have these two in the deep subconscious. What did I say? We're celebrating this. The space between the trucks. And this, the Chariot. It was just telling us we are on the right path, that we are working our way to some kind of gift balance. You know, we're at this temperance where I said we're at this chaos where we're in balance, we're losing, it's like not equal, right? Well, here it's like, okay, well, here, fast forward, bang, now we're getting where we want, we are where we need to be. And let's see what's up. Hey, the guy. Lighting the dark. Grand rising, I say, because ain't no morning good. Hey, Kelly. Yes, welcome. So, yeah, it's funny because we got the card Celebrate the Sacred Gap. And this is giving thanks for buffer time. And this is, you know, we're thankful for the time in between. It's like we're gathering not only our thoughts, but our dreams. And we're gonna see why. Alright. Anything else want to come out? Alright, yes, look, and this is the space between. These are see-through, you really can't see. Let's do this. See, this is the space between. Perhaps it starts with the emotions, with the moon, when it is like this, when it comes like this, and then is like this again. It's like these two paths mesh together, and this is where we come up with this new emotion, this new collaboration. It's like a new vibration, and this is you know, it leads to this. Okay, this is this buffer time, and this is where we have to be grateful of the space between. You know, it's going to take us on a loop, but it's like have faith where the spirit is leading us. It's leading us here. It's like a gift. See, this gift, this is like a magic gift that we're receiving. It's going to bring us balance. See the yin yang? We're finally in this. Perhaps this has to do with some kind of karmic situation. Or perhaps a karmic relationship. Maybe that's the situationship. How funny. I wanted to read this one where the moon came in together, but whatever one pops up is the one I'm reading. Found it. So the magic hands, this is this rescue, right? This one. It says rescue with keywords give or receive help, helping hand, victim and savior, give and take, flow, letting go, asking, being in need, offering, demand and supply. The more you give, the more you receive. So this is hands outstretched to each other, have a complex symbolism, both in the sense of giving and receiving. The act of giving in itself involves detachment. The desire to help or give generosity, compassion, And finally, the role of the savior. At the opposite pole, to receive represents an act of keeping balance with the personal value, to deserve to be paid or according to talents, to be receptive, to ask, to acknowledge when help is needed, but also the idea of keeping the hand outstretched, begging, standing at the mercy of others, and finally permanently being in the role of the victim. One of the formulas by which the universe works is that everything represents a permanent energy exchange between minus and plus. So in order to maintain this flow and prosper, it is necessary first to give and then to receive. And this is this rescue, this helping hand, leading us to this, and this is what this is. Perhaps there is a helping hand coming, and this is what we are. I open it up to the truth, and this is what we were talking about, these balanced scales where, you know, it represents a correct and objective judgment, which takes into account both equal parts, you know. This is the accurate truth when we talk about justice, Libra energy. This also reminds me of like religion and doing the same things. This is duality, cooperation, bringing everything together. And, oh, here I found it. So yeah, this has something to do with a choice, right? So perhaps a choice that we have made brought us here, or perhaps this is having to make this choice is bringing this vibration, which this appears when radical decision must be made between two possibilities. So what's behind it, which is this king, the king of wands, telling us we need to make an action, we need to be the leader here. This is between destiny and total agony, or something different, like the total opposite. And this is this duality, putting it, it's like we're combining like the real stressful thing with the most beautiful thing. And this is this alchemizing between the what's not balanced, what's not right, and making it right, making it balanced. And this is this. If life divides between two persons, two different fields, or two outlooks, two religion beliefs, two nationalities, two personalities, two countries, and so on, which requires a lot of balance and personal flexibility. When this balance is not properly maintained, there's frustration, conflict, opposition, and contradictory feelings, and indecision may appear. So choice can consciously be used in a reading in which better clarity is needed when evaluating the dilemma. So this is why we're sitting in between, you know, in this space in between. You know, we're not just making a choice based on, our anger, or based on somebody else's actions. We're literally sitting in this Nine of Swords energy, you know, alchemizing this, releasing this, really coming into this. What are we going to do? Are you going to take the gift or the whip? It's the gift or the whip. And this is this. We're coming out of this. Fives are changes. You know, we have to sit in this King of Cups energy. What up, SS? Hey, BC. Thank you, Lauren. Grand Rising. Hey, Mia. What's up? If y'all are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Oh, I wanted to pick out a card we need for this weekend. What do we need to, what energy we need to embody or be aware of, or what? Yes, please subscribe. What up, Johnny Mage? Hey, Neo. Don't let your lizard brain overpower your cheers. Spirit, I think that word was. My phone's broke. Never. That's the star. Where is this? Okay, let's see what comes up. And then we're going to take some personal reading. So if you already did that, You can write, if not, write your question down. I go in order. In order as your questions are received. So we're going to see what type of energy. Ooh, this must be urgent. Here we go. Well, we have, I guess 3. So or 4. Ooh, we have the shadow over the apocalypse. Then we have the sustainer with the bridge. So perhaps the bridge, both of these, the shadow, the sustainer, the bridge, all of these have to do, you see these 2 hands. It's like here's one here and here's one here. This is the 10 of Cups. I see the threshold. This, the bridge between. This is love. This is God. Perhaps this is what the sustainer needs. It's like here's the 2 hands again. And in between, perhaps this is what we must do in order to bridge between the shadow. It's the apocalypse. It's almost as if there's the shadow on top of the apocalypse. This, the ending. It's like this whatever. It's like, but it's coming. You see, it's like whatever's hidden, it's like, oh, we just found out. See the eye? It's like coming out of the shadows. It's like the baby birds. They've been hiding in the air conditioner all this time in the egg. We didn't really know. But now that they're hatched, we know. It's like there's no hiding it now. So perhaps something that was hidden for a while is now out. It's like now we find out. Perhaps this is what we're sustaining, now building a bridge. Let's see. Let's pull some tarot on this. What is up? What is up? Yes, please subscribe if you're new. So the shadow, this is the black and white, the duality. This is how we were talking about the space between. It's so funny, this space between. This is what we're doing, going within, building a bridge. I heard God is love. And the star came out in reverse. So this is this truth. This truth coming out. Oh. Oh. And for the shadow, the apocalypse. Okay. So yeah, we have a conflict. The 5s has changed with the 5 of Wands. Someone says if this conflict is like we're all going at it, not even seeing what the true damage we're doing. It's like everybody's getting hurt in a sense. We're all going after each other. And look, the bees are all stinging us. I finally got stung, y'all, in my lip. Maybe we'll go see them in a little bit. But right on top of the bridge, we have the 3 of Swords, which is now in reverse. Now these swords that it's like we were deceived. We were hurt. We were stabbed in the heart. And it's as if now with this bridge, with these swords are now coming out. Now there's some kind of fire or passion, or perhaps this is like coming out of the ashes. Whatever was burnt, it's like now we're seeing the light. This is some kind of, perhaps it is the truth that now we know. It's like now we know because look, the devil in reverse with the emperor. Look, on top of this sustainer. So this is perhaps what we need in order to sustain this, to build this bridge, in order to make this whole. And this devil is in reverse. We're finally breaking free from these chains. No longer in this toxic relationship. No longer addicted to these things. No longer doing these same things every day. And this is what this emperor, I burnt the shit down. I broke it all. And this is what he came to do, perhaps. We've been talking about this, or built to break it. And this is this emperor, he had to burn all this down so he can start rebuilding. What was there was toxic. This had to go. So he burnt all this down, getting ready to build a new bridge to sustain this, to make this whole. Because we're at some kind of ending where it's in the shadows, where we're finally starting to see something. Bang, this does have something to do with the choice or the separation from love, where we have the lovers in reverse, where it's like perhaps there's no communication, there's a rip, there's where the light is shining. It's like the missing heart. It's the missing heart from this thing. And I heard death is an illusion. Then we come to the Three of Pentacles. Perhaps there's a third party, or there's maybe teamwork is needed. He's like showing like, hey, this is the silver dollar. This is how you do it. Maybe this is getting some kind of lesson or paying for some kind of help when it comes to this situation. Because again, we have the Nine of Swords, but now it's in reverse with the Eight of Swords up right now. So perhaps we're having self-doubt when releasing this from our mentality. And this is why we need to ask for some kind of help. Excuse me? Or perhaps when we release this from our mind, it's like, this is where we're coming from, the Eight of Swords. Like, this where we're it's like we're in, like, captive, held captive in this, like, stuck in this Three of Swords, this devil, and this is where we're finally burning free, really releasing these swords, coming into this. Coming into this healing. Let's see the sustainer. 24. The sustainer. 24. The peacemaker, the upholder, the preserver. What up, what up? Hey everybody. What's everybody up to today? So the sustainer is the second archetype in the trio of existence, which works beyond the scenes, tending to the tasks of life. So something is working behind the scenes. I don't know if you're praying for a sign and boom, you receive it somehow, like in the making. You pray for help and then boom, you receive it. You pray for the truth and then boom, you receive it. Something like this. This is a surprise. They cultivate gardens, pay bills, keep meals warm, and the mouth sweetly fed. The sustainer is at peace in the process of life, knowing there is no start or finish to humble yet meaningful task. They have a natural inclination to nourish others, to achieve, to preserve Earth's resources, to consider environmental impact, to see their role in the divine cycle of life. It's common for the sustainer to become overworked, leading to resentment. Their tasks aren't glamorous, and therefore the sustainer rarely receives credit or attention. The sustainer longs to hold things in place so badly, especially relationships, that they resist necessary change. Take time with this archetype. It is within us all, and it needs our love. So perhaps this is this. Perhaps this is why we're failing to change, because like, oh, we want to be here, we want to sustain this, we want to try to make it work, we want to try to mold it into the right way. But the signs are all around. The Spirit's going to take us to the right bridge. It's like this is the space between, and this is where the Spirit's leading us, where we got to go. The animal. The animal. Hit that like button if you resonate with this. Alright, I'm going to start from the top and go. Hello, Andrea Hector. Grand Rising, Lighting in the Dark. Yes, thank you. We love it out here. Grand Rising, Kelly. Hey, Chosen One NYC. It's going great, Johnny Mage. How are you? I am the divine timing. Ooh, okay, BC, here we go. BC says, been hearing for 2 days. I am the divine timing. Let's see. You have a gate. Look up there. Let's see. You see, I am the divine timing. I see like you're the walking tower. You bring it, and I see 911. There's the judgment. It's like you're stepping on whatever somebody's trying to, this poison. And this is this. Yeah, the death, the chariot, and the lovers. All three, like majors, with the 5 of Wands in reverse, the 3 of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. All these of which were in the collective reading. I always say pair your personal reading with the collective reading. And then these two in the deep subconscious. Holy shit, this is real powerful. You have the Ace of Cups and the 2 of Cups. So we're coming into some kind of like boom, boom, boom. Alright, so perhaps this is it. It's like you bring, it's like how I was saying in the collective reading, it's like you were built to break it. It's like you were coming like this emperor, like having to break this down, having to split this up, having to break some kind of communication or ribbons, or maybe it's like break some kind of like chain. It's like this chain reaction. It's like you're here to like break this up. With the chariot in reverse, it's like I see you throwing a stone in the road, and then he goes overboard, and this stops him from doing something really bad, from falling in the deep dark pit up above. And this is this, bringing this, it's like you're bringing transitions. You're letting not only you but everybody else see that there's much more that they could change, or that there is a change to be had. This is something like this. It's like you're like that, bringing this death. Perhaps this has to do with where Saturn is in your birth chart. With the judgment in reverse, it's as if it's like we're coming out of the burning ashes. That has something to do with this 5 of Wands, the 3 of Cups. Maybe this too much, or this outside energy, or it's like the outside energy is affecting how we behave, and this is really like batting them off. And this is how we come into the Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, where the Ace is all about the self, where we're filling our cup with this love and this abundance, and it overflows. It overflows. It overflows so much where we can give it away, we can share it, we can connect. And perhaps this is putting this into, you know, a new love, a new commitment. Maybe this is a new commitment with yourself. You know, we're releasing something physically, not only physically, emotionally, and perhaps it is this third party or this outside energy. It's like up in flames. And it does, it reminds me of the collective, where the emperor had to burn the shit up. He had to burn shit up in order to create this new empire. Yeah, that was the collective. I mean, that was BC's, but the first reading was the collective. Yeah. The most stressful thing with the most beautiful things. Mic drop. Perfect explanation. I love you, SS. Thank you. Hey, MG. Yes, good vibrations, Kelly. Not unless... Oh, shit. My earring came out. Thank you, the guy. If you're new here, make sure you hit subscribe. Johnny says, can I get a general reading? Yes. And then SS and Kelly. Get in line. Alright, it's for Johnny. Johnny be bad. General reading. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so this has to do with somebody taking, or the scales are unbalanced, or perhaps you're giving too much and not getting, and this is the conflict here. This is the competition. Perhaps you're in competition, and it's like everybody's competing here, but now we have all these bees pissed. So not only are these people all in the mix, but all these bees are pissed too. Perhaps we're getting stung. This is outside energies affecting us. Perhaps that has something to do with this Two of Cups, where these two come together. It's like opposites attract, and they're coming together under the devil, where it's almost as if it's maybe drugs or drinking or something toxic bringing them together. Perhaps it is a strong desire, because we have the Nine of Cups within the Seven of Swords. So maybe this does have something to do with something toxic or hidden under the surface, some kind of deception with the Seven of Swords. You know, the Seven of Swords, okay, the Seven of Swords, he's trying to escape. Knowing that he did wrong, he's trying to escape. Almost like it's like you taking responsibility for somebody else's wrong, in a sense. And this is what I feel. Perhaps this is you in the Nine of Wands energy trying to protect from this. It's like, no more lies. No, you're not going to take any more swords from me. Something like this. Maybe somebody's taking your ideas, or, you know, taking your brain power, or some kind of passion you have when it comes to this sword. These swords, you know, the Nine of Wands, we're taking responsibility. Maybe we're taking responsibility for what we took, or for what we done. I don't know. It's like we let the bugs in a sense. We let our guard down. We let our guard down, and we let them in. Now we let the bugs in. Now we let our guard down. It's like now they took it all from us. Now the bugs ate our brain alive. But this is bringing us to a much needed change. This was divine. Something divine sent us here so we had to learn something. Let me know. Hit that like button if you resonate with this reading. If you like to exchange energy for energy, hit that Cash App up. Everything is in the description box. Is this for you? Not right. Who's next? All right, SS. General. Here we go. Alright. Here we go. General. Okay. So these 4 fell on the floor. 4 on the floor. Maybe this is it. Telling you 4 and you're on the floor. 3, no more. Maybe this has to do with drinking or doing some, yeah, maybe drinking or doing something too much, you know, something in excess. With the Sun, this has a lot to do with the truth and coming together. Maybe this is some kind of creation, or, you know, vitality, life. And this is the main goal, and I see it with the 10 of Cups. This is a very good sensation, you know, coming from the 3 of Wands, the first card on the deck, on the table. And this is like closed doors, where we're not seeing the possibilities. It was as if there was something blocking us. But now maybe this has something to do with babies, or these babies in the making, something like this, bringing some kind of life. Maybe this has something to do with our inner child. With the King of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Cups, it's like finding happiness even in amongst the storm, or dealing with this is like a man-child. So maybe this is like overflowing our cup, and maybe he's like taking the excess of something. Or this is Sun on the rain. This is filling up our own cup. As the Ace, we're coming into, it's like loving ourselves. You know, we're done. Maybe we're done like giving it to everybody else. With this, we're being vulnerable. Or maybe this is saying we're being vulnerable to accept this new love. You know, we found some kind of life. You know, It's all leading to the Ten of Cups. So we have this Queen of Wands, and this I see is you. And this Queen of Wands, she knows what she wants. She don't back down. She'll burn it all just to get to wherever she wants. But she's not chasing. She's attracting. We're manifesting here. We're sitting here, and it's all just coming to us. Perhaps this is secret downloads or some kind of secret information or divine information. Maybe it's some kind of bad news, something stops us in our tracks or makes us go within. Maybe this is bringing us some kind of help. It's like, oh, now we no longer have to protect ourselves, so we know some kind of secrets out. It brings us to the Hierophant, where it's like a new commitment, or we're finally seeing the both sides. How we do this, we get the gift, and we do this and we get the whip. And this is it, perhaps a choice that we have to make. Maybe we're not using our intuition. Maybe he has something to do with this, or this has something to do with this. Let me know. At the bottom we have the Tower in reverse, so this is a sign that the Tower upright is coming. So this is this all shaken up. Perhaps this is what we're doing, coming with love, remember? Fill up our cup. Maybe it's our emotions, and this is telling us to pause. This is the space between, because the King of Cups, he's like crying over everything, like really not emotionally stable. So maybe this isn't in order to fill up our own cup to love ourselves, and this is really breaking away from this. Things are coming to an end, and we're going with the flow and accepting this, that the space between, this is where we're supposed to be. Being grateful for where we are. Knowing that the Spirit's going to take us where we need to be. It's like we don't even have to do anything. The Spirit's going to lead us there. Alright, Kelly. Oh, that's yours. Let's see. What's this Ace of Swords has to do with it? This is real fire energy, too. Usually the swords are mental, but this is a lot of passion behind this idea or behind this communication. Maybe this is some kind of truth, and it's coming from some kind of like sneaky act, something this, like we found out with the Fool. Maybe we're dealing with somebody like this, a fool. But with this sword, it's as if this Spirit is taking us away from this. We're coming from some kind of, and I heard karmic. Look, all of these are very dark energies with the 8, connected to the devil, connected to the Wheel of Fortune, and the 5 of Cups with this. And I heard, let's be cloaked. Let's be cloaked in darkness, perhaps. Perhaps we do have to wear like a black cloak, or protect ourselves from these outside energies, or protect ourselves from going back with the 8 of Cups. It's like, oh, you want to go back to something that doesn't serve us emotionally. It's like digging into trash. Digging into trash for something you already threw away, but this is a detachment. Maybe this is what we have to do. It's like going back for some kind of closure, or going back for the unlocks. Like, oh, well, maybe we have to go back in the trash to get the key to unlock this. And now we're free from the devil. Maybe this was this unfortunate event. Maybe it has something to do with the fall and the winter. Maybe last winter, next winter. This is turning the wheel. This is turning the wheel, bringing us to some kind of change. This change brings us to the 5 of Cups, where we're in this loss, but we're not seeing that. Yeah. These 3 are spilt, and this is what we're focused on. We're not focused on what's in our hand, and this is what this is. This is the space between what we have here and where we're going with this, where we're bringing these cups. So are we going to spill them again, or are we going to learn our lesson? And this is the truth in our actions. Like, are we going to act on truth? And this is this. Don't be foolish. Have faith. Perhaps this does have to do with the separation or breaking free from some kind of energy, and this is us hanging in, seeing the silver lining, connecting with the Spirit, because it's going to take us there. Something that had to do with the bridge and the shadows, breaking the bridge, burning the bridge between the shadow. Now it makes sense why I've been seeing the rainbow bridge all day yesterday. Okay. Now it's all making sense. Yes, Muna was getting stung all day yesterday. Built to break it, burn it all. That's why I gave up my apartment to force a new beginning. Yes. Don't be doubtful. Yes, hit that subscribe if you're new here, y'all. Yes, listen to the red flags. SS says, we often fail to change because we aren't honest with what we really want. That's true too. But if we know what we don't want, it'll be very helpful to know what we do want too. At least we know it's not what we want. You know what I mean? So maybe that's it too. SS says, badass reading. Yes. Grand Rising, Jamie. Thank you. Yes, I got that on reading too. Yes, yes. Hey, Tina. Good morning, Angel. Be blessed. And my mama is worse. Oh, no. I wish her strength and healing. They're speaking the truth. That's all I do. I was inspired by that reading. Oh, thank you. I still look foggy. Maybe it's just me. I got distracted. A stray cat came into my yard to be fed. Love you. Oh, shit. Thank you, the guy. Sending good vibes to Tina's mama. Luis Gilbert. All right, here we go, Luis. For general reading. Let's see what's generally going on. What are we ready to receive? Straight from the divine. Protection from you to me. Let's get into it. We'll take it. So we have the Hermit in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. It's like we have to. We have to pause. We have to pause. Perhaps somebody took something, or we're really, you know, in this competition with this Five of Wands. You know, this is this energy. Perhaps this Five of Wands forced us to be here. It's like, oh, I don't want to be alone, so I'm with all these people whacking me with all these bees. Maybe we're counting down the days where we're to find the keys to get out of here. Maybe we had to go back into these bees to get the keys. Maybe the keys are in the bees with this, you know, this complication, or this conflict is bringing us to this Hermit, where it's almost as if it's like we're searching for the light into these somewhere else. Maybe, and that's not right. Maybe this is for some kind of love. And look, again, with the same energy. This reminds me of the same type of, see, where it's like we're holding on, or we're afraid to go forward, or we're afraid to be alone, or we're afraid to have faith, or perhaps we're afraid for a new connection. Perhaps we've been through all this and we're afraid to give our heart out. Something like this. But with the death, perhaps this is something bringing us. It's like the Two of Cups. This is something new, but we have this attached to us. It's like, oh, we're trying to go into something new, but there's something outside attached to us. 1313, which is the death card, number 13. So perhaps this is like, okay, this is the space between where we're really detaching this death, where this comes and we're, you know, we're really letting go. When we let go of something, this is when we can come into something new. I really see that. And look, bang. We have to have faith. We have to have faith, and perhaps we do have to sit here in between here. It's like we have to feel it. And this is this pause between where we have to like, take a breather. Silence. A moment of silence. Perhaps we are praying or, something like that. My son going to the job he applied for. Oh, cool. Congratulations. Alright, Soul Moon 777. Here we go. Alright, Soul Moon 777. Alright, so yeah, 6. Soul Moon, are you new here? Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new. So we have the 6 of Swords in reverse, and this is what I really have a strong feeling of this Taurus energy. I did a Taurus reading probably a year, maybe more than that ago, and that's the second time I mentioned Taurus readings from a long time ago. I don't know, maybe this is the same kind of energy with this Taurus. We're in Taurus season now, 1st of May, and then I heard this May is the month of the snakes, where everything's coming out, where everything was under the surface is now coming out. This has something to do with this, because this is, we're coming from the tower where it's like everything blew up, but this tower's still intact. It's like it opened up something, or send a shock, or send some kind of, this is a shocking situation that knocked everything over, or at least knocked the top off. With the 5 of Cups, brought us to some kind of loss, but now it's as if we're being grateful. We're being grateful for the loss because it brought us some kind of gain, or, a gift. It brought us a gift, perhaps, with the Magician in reverse. Maybe this had something to do with it, where it was like some kind of bad magic, or a manipulator, or some kind of lie. Like I said, it was something under the surface, and it's like now, it's like where this is like the snake was sleeping, and now it's rattling. It's almost like the freaking birds in my air conditioner. Now the babies are born. Now we know. It's like now we know. It's something to the surface, and maybe it has something to do with this king. It's like, or maybe you're this king, like really releasing it. It was a heavy burden with the 10 of Wands. This is a real heavy burden, all of this shit. We're now dropping that. With the 10 of Wands in reverse, we're coming to an end. 14, 14, 48, 10, 11. Which this is really dropping this. We're coming to an end. We're dropping this. Whether we're dropping the king, or whether we're dropping this, like, this, what we did every day, or this big job. It's like a big load, and it's like maybe we're dropping a load of money, or this king can also be like a drug dealer, or somebody who's doing illegal acts or illegal things for money. Or maybe this was somebody just taking your time, like bringing you burdens, doing something wrong behind your back, something like this. They brought the tower, perhaps. But it was like a blessing in disguise, because it's now letting you see something about the relationship, something about the solidity, the rock, which is the pentacles of your time, your value, your worth, and the truth, or this lie. And it's really letting you see, and this perhaps this is the spirit taking you back. It's like I had to take you back to show you. 7 of Pentacles, what we had to uproot. Yeah, that's beautiful. And this is bringing us a beautiful revelation, bringing us to the future, bringing us away from other situations, low vibrations, it's bringing us higher. Carpenter bees this year, they're huge. Hover around my garage. Learning more about them. Love my strawberry area. Oh shit. 1515 5001. My job's taking advantage of me. I didn't get paid for a day's work, 2 checks, and still haven't gotten paid. My coworkers realized, and then they got cheated, getting cheated too. Oh wow. I'd report them. Jeru says, hit those hearts too, yeah. Hit all the buttons. My eyes itching. You're welcome, Tina. Hey, Cat Grand Rising. I'm giving what my inner child wants, not what my grown-up fearful self wants. Yes, I love that, SS. We don't chase, we attract. Yes. Yes, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, y'all. Absolutely dead on. You even used words I used last night. Oh, shit. I told you we're connected. Hey, Juliana Moran. Juliana Rincon. I have found my twin flame. Will I find him soon? Have I found my twin flame? Will I find him soon? Juliana. Alright. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let's see about this twin flame. Will you find him soon, or have you already found him? Let's see. Juliana. Wanted to fly away. And this is of the past, the 6 of Cups, with the Emperor in reverse. Maybe this is you, like, breaking free from the cycles. Perhaps this is somebody else. If it's somebody else, perhaps this is somebody who's controlling, or, you know, tried to take away from this, or perhaps you're breaking free from this. This could be these cycles, like karmic cycles, or family cycles, or ancestral something from past lives, because we do have the 6 of Cups here, which is, maybe this has something to do with what your mother, or some kind of your mother's trauma, or something like this. And especially when it comes to relationships, maybe this is telling you you have already met them. You know, this is the 6 of Cups. It's already been here, done that type of thing with the 6 of Cups. This is really good memories, but it's leading to, it's like breaking free from this. It's like breaking karmic cycles. Breaking karmic cycles, being this Emperor, really, you know, he's like on emotional warpath, like really burning down everything with the 7 of Cups in reverse. And this is bringing him back to reality, grounded to reality, where it's like, I'm no longer seeing what I want to see. I'm seeing what's really here. And this is how we break free from these toxic, these devilish, these dark times. We come into the light, we come into our truth. Perhaps this is it, really coming into our inner child. What SS says, it's like, it's not what we want, it's what our inner child wants, because this goes back. Perhaps it does have to go back to childhood, or something from the way past. From the way past. Hi. Absolutely, when you get in your purpose, spirit will move mountains damn straight. Alright, is Cassian someone else? Cat. Is Cassian someone else? Huh. 6 of Cups. So this is, you know, of the past. The first one that came out was the 2 of Cups in reverse, and this is a separation. A disconnection because of this, like, here's the Eight of Pentacles. You know, he's putting a lid on this. He's protecting what he has, what he worked for. But here it's like, oh, well, we're separating from the two. We're letting off the top. We don't care if they fall out. It's like ungrateful. He's like, or perhaps this is telling you to break free from this, to really take a break and to see what's, it's like let off the top. How I was saying last night, it's like you're a strainer. Like you put in the shit and it all falls out. It's like, and what do they say? It's like, you know, would you put the water, what is that in the Bible? When you put the water in the thing and all the shit comes out, that's not true. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's like this, then I seen the whack-a-mole where it's like you're trying to get the thing, every time you try to get it in, it like hides. And this is it. It's like finally it's like, okay, it's almost like this, like your wish come true, but it's like too good to be true, or it's like not really there. Perhaps you're finally seeing it. It's like, oh, I'm praying for a sign, and now the sign pops up. It's like that's what you have to do. That's what it's like. This is what you have to do. You have to really go within. You have to pray and make a wish. I want to see a physical sign, and you will receive a physical sign. I heard the Judgment. It's like second chances or truth coming out. My right eye keeps itching, y'all. Kelly says, wow, yes, I'm doing the right move. It might take me time, but I'm going to do it. Yes, we need contrast. Yes, we do. Please subscribe if you resonate with the vibe. Damn straight. That's so good, Kelly. You got this. Yes. Yes, don't have anything here, but I would have in my car, then stay here, right? Yes. We know how us Taurus do. I always think of the little girl holding on to the small bear. God had a bigger bear behind his back that she couldn't see. She was too afraid to give up the small bear because she couldn't see the bigger bear behind God's back. Aww. If she had faith, she would have got the bigger bear. Now she's stuck with some small ass fucking bear. Go big or go home, SS. Tell them, have faith. This is what we're doing, and this is like all in the unseen. This is why we really have to have faith in the feeling, faith in what we feel, because this is the spirit. These are the signs that the spirit's nudging us to get us to where we're gonna go. You know, the space between, and this is where we have to be in the here and now, so we can hear the pause in the space between. Well, I'm no good at quick texting, but that was on point and so helpful. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm glad you resonated and it was helpful. Thank you. Yes, butterflies galore. They're the signs. Signs, all around signs. What up, Wolf Flies? Grand Rising, I say, because ain't no morning good. He says, I want to know that there's a little personal meeting I want to conduct. It will happen without problems. All right, let's see. About this personal meeting. My eye is so itchy. This personal meeting, will it happen without conflict? Let's see. Okay, yeah, and it seems as though the scales will balance. It will be evened out. Perhaps you have to share. It's like you have to give a little bit, give a little bit. Maybe you have to give a little to get a little. And this was in the collective reading. I always say, pair your personal reading with the collective reading. Now we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and this is really being impatient or having some kind of hasty actions. It's like we're jumping into something or releasing something real quick, or perhaps this is what we have to do. It's like we have to release whatever this is, material or whatever it is that we were stuck on for some time, and come into this Three of Wands where this is really letting it go. She's letting it go. She trained and trained and trained this thing, and it's as if she's letting it go to watch it come back. And it's something in the space between when she lets it go and when she comes back. And perhaps this is what we're doing. It's as if we have to let something go or spend some kind of money or look, he's dropping this really big thing. You know, the Knight of Pentacles, he worked really hard for this day in and day out, every day to get this. And this is like sporadically dropping this, releasing this. And maybe this what we're releasing. Whatever this is, this lesson learn or to see, you know, the space between how it comes back or how we deal with it. Or maybe this is a lesson. And I heard that song. I wonder if this is a lesson. What is that? It's called Indigo by Sam Barber or something. I used to shine bright like gold. Now I'm all indigo. And I see that shining, that bright shining gold. And this is the truth. This is this vitality, our inner child. This is the connection between, you know, the action that we take. All right, beautiful reading. Let's see who's next. Hey, Stu says, do my reading. Does Aaron have feelings for me? Alicia, all right. Let's see. Alicia. Does Aaron have feelings for Alicia? Maybe they're flying away. Oh, look at that. With the Seven of Cups, this is some kind of confusion, or maybe this is a choice, or maybe that there's so many options. You know, this is a real confusion, and this is it's like mixing them all together. Maybe we are like making a choice, or perhaps it's like making a list. Maybe this is telling us that whatever is here, because this was in the deep subconscious, like something unknown. So perhaps this is it, where we're like, okay, maybe digging into our birth chart and figuring out, okay, well, where's this moon and where's this Mercury? You know, what about our mind and our actions? And this Saturn is our restrictions and the cover, or what's topping it. You know, the time, the limit. And the Venus, this is our comfort and our relationships. And this, it's like a confusion of all of it. Perhaps this is this, put in this, our feminine, this is a real psychic energy with the spirit and really coming in with the truth. This is all that we can feel. It's like we can't see it. It's like this, it's like, oh, my hand's moving real fast. You can't see that I have 5 fingers. But you know, you can feel it, or you know, or some kind of something. This sun is shining, this truth, whatever is hidden under here, or whatever we can't see in these choices, it's going to be shown to us. It's like the science, and it's like this, it's like when that wheel turns. And maybe this has something to do with the poisonous apple. I don't know. Maybe that's Snow White. Wow, that's like me. There, when I get everything done on my land, could you bless my land? Oh, anything you want, girl. I love you. I feel honored. Hey, I'm okay. What's up? Save all the animals. Go vegan. Yes. Don't eat meat. My wind chimes are usually going crazy, but they're really quiet right now. It's very still. This is like the space between, and this is what we're doing. Hey, Raul. Did I do wrong, Kelly says? I don't think you did wrong. How would you say that? Badass name. Raul Salamana, goddamn straight. Mama. Grr. Alright, Raul's next. Here we go. Oh, I guess these are your cards. My eye keeps itching me. It's my right eye. I don't know what it means. Alright, so we start off with the Ten of Swords, which this is betrayal. You got stabbed in the back. Perhaps you were trying to help someone or do some kind of good. And it's like these outside energies, these Three of Cups. Maybe this is like a third party with the Eight of Wands. It's like some kind of hero or savior. Or maybe you were, like I said, you were trying to help someone. You were trying to save someone. You brought in this communication, or maybe you helped move somebody from one area to another. You know, the Eight of Wands, this is real fast, you know, fast communication or fast moving. Maybe we did that. We moved really fast, came into the Three of Cups where it's like this outside energy. And it took us to this. It's like we were betrayed. It's like we brought them the water and they dumped it on us. And that's what I was saying about the Taurus reading. I never got into that. I don't know what, something else came in, but this reminded me of that. It's like you're in the boat and you're trying to help somebody like get all the water out of the boat because their asses is sinking. And every time you're taking it out, they're behind your back like pouring the water in the boat, like sinking your ass. It's like save yourself. It's like save yourself. With the Temperance, and this is this, and we're alchemizing this. We're alchemizing this pain into gain. See? Pain into gain. We are coming up. We're rising up. We're really being in this Seven of Wands energy where, you know, we're taking our power back. And there was a reading called that. Maybe that collective reading will help you taking our power back. The other day, 2 days ago. 3 days ago. What is this? Yeah. Page of Wands. Maybe we have to listen closely. Listen to the birds. Listen to the signs. Listen to some kind of music. Like listen to the Fifth Symphony or something. The symphony. I love you guys. It's like this, the birds know. It's like the birds know when it's going to rain. It's like, okay, when we don't hear the birds, this is the silence. You know, the silence before the storm. It's like, okay, this is why the space between is so powerful. It's why we have to be still in it. It's like not worry about the past, not worry about the future. Let's be still in the space between so that way we can listen to the spirits, to the birds, to these signs that are guiding us to where we're supposed to go. Why do some people want drama? Well, my answer, from experience, misery loves company. You know, everybody is at a vibration, and when you have this vibration and this vibration, you know, one of three things can happen. Either you're going to rise above, they're going to rise below, or there's going to be a separation. And this is where we find our people. You know, who vibes with us. And this is perhaps why the space between is important. We're trying to find our people. Andrea says, how much for a reading? You could donate however much you want, but these are free readings. God says. But I would greatly appreciate if you would hit up that Cash App or the thanks, whatever. Andrea, you want me to go? Sonia, happy Friday. This is disappointing or real, or am I making it up? Thank you. All right, you're after Andrea. Let's see. Well, the devil fell out. One more shuffle. Anything else for Andrea? Okay. So I see the Hangman. This is Pisces energy, so perhaps we are this, or this is the spirit calling us to do this, to feel the space between, to hang here, to wait. We're in this waiting area, and it's like we're waiting in between. And look, I see the tower popping up, like perhaps we're waiting for the tower to happen. We're waiting for the tower to pass, something like this. It's as if whatever it is, it's from the spirit. And this is the strength in reverse with the Ace of Cups in reverse. So perhaps we are releasing some kind of feeling. We've been hurt. There's been an unfortunate event. It's spinning our wheel. Perhaps it happened, you know, this fall and winter, this past, or perhaps from winter to fall. This is what we're dealing with. It's almost like a blessing in disguise. It's almost like, oh, this is what we have to be grateful for, because we dropped what we were holding. Whatever we were holding was going to bring us some kind of misery. It's as if we're breaking free from the devil. With the devil in reverse, we're coming into some kind of truth. 11114, 411. Maybe it's just we're getting some kind of info. Somebody's spilling the tea. And this is with the 7 of Wands. Perhaps we did trip. We tripped and fell. Sorry, it's not sexy, I know. It's like we tripped and fell, perhaps over our own, it's like we built these things and we tripped over them. Perhaps this is what we had to do to fall into this. Maybe this is what we did to fall into this. It was like we wasn't standing up for ourselves, or perhaps we were standing up for somebody else, or this is telling us to surrender to break these chains from the devil. With the strength in reverse, it's almost like maybe you feel as though you don't have the strength, or you gave the power over to somebody else. It's as if like you trusted something and this came above, and now you have to empty your cup. Perhaps this is some kind of detox or something, or perhaps this is what we're stressing over. Emptying our cup, feeling what's real, really releasing this. This is really, whatever this vessel is, we're emptying it. We're emptying it out so we could see. You know, this is where I say the scorpion and the frog, that where the scorpion and the frog are both trying to get across the river or whatever. The scorpion's trying to get over, and the frog's like helpful in nature, trying to get the scorpion to come across, like, I'll help you. And the scorpion's like, fuck, I'll sting you. Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, well, if you promise not to sting me, I'll take you across. And, you know, frog ended up taking him across. The scorpion ended up stinging the frog. And he's like, well, what the frick? Like, why did you take me across, you know? Or he's like, why did you sting me? And he's like, well, you know, it was in my nature. You know, it was in my nature. And the scorpion asked the frog, well, why did you take me across? And he said, it was in my nature. So something about this, with this, and maybe this is breaking free from some kind of behavior. It's like controlling your behavior, the nature. Are you naughty by nature? Then that's what that was. Alright, Sonia Settles says, is this disappointing? Real? Or is she making it up? Let's see what's really going on with Sonia Settles. Alright, what's really real? What's really real? Alright, so this loss is a gift. It's like, here's these 10 of Pentacles. They're all falling out. Perhaps this is breaking some kind of thing, is protecting you. It's protecting you. Like I said, it's some kind of gift. This separation or divorce, all these things fall out. And it's like, okay, now we have the gift. We have a gift what we don't see, bringing us to the 7 of Cups, where it's like, now we have all of these options or all of these choices, or perhaps it's like, now what we see is like all an illusion. We don't know what's real or what's spake, and this is almost like your question. This is where it leads us to with the Six of Cups in reverse. This is like, well, we don't have to go back to something really bad to convince us that we did the right thing. In a sense, it's like you're already out. You're like coming back in from out of the cold. It's like we have to know our worth. We have to take care of ourselves as the Empress. Drop the... Maybe somebody is green with the envy, and we really have to use our intuition. It's as if maybe this is it. We have to focus on ourselves, like our needs. Because it's like, okay, if we're worried about like surviving, we're not in the now, in our intuition. It's like, okay, we have to be like this Empress, take care of our needs, know that we're sitting at the door between the beginning and the end, and the Spirit's leading us to where we're needing to be. We're alchemizing this. This is what we're doing. We're alchemizing this, and this is the Comforter, the Spirit coming to guide us to the right choices, because we're coming from an imbalance. We're coming from some kind of injustice, a lie. You know, we've been done wrong. This is surrendering. When we surrender, it's like some kind of karma justice, or perhaps this is a karmic relationship. I keep losing my crystal. Raul Salamanca. Did I already do you? Hey, Brittany Bonk. Bethany Bonk. Sorry. Welcome, welcome. Save yourself. Be your own best friend. Treating ourselves how we treat our friends. Damn straight. I say it takes a good friend to be a good friend. Always on point, love. Thank you. Oh, thank you. And I'm done with my land. You'll get your tons of small camper and we can talk on the big fire pit. Oh, I can't wait. I'll come live with you. I want to come live on the land. We'll build the wall. It's in the mountains, North Carolina. Oh, shit. I'm coming. I'm down. What is the current energy around my daughter? Am I getting out of this room and garage at her grandparents' house? I hope I answered that question. Let me know. Everything in Achilles. Do you do free readings? Yes, I do. You can donate if you like, or exchange energy for energy. But everything in security. Here we go. There's your card. I see a decision, a very important decision that you need to make. Perhaps it'll break a heart. Let's see. But you have all the lovers. Maybe this is breaking a heart. We're breaking up. We're separated. It's like we're drawing an X on the spot on the heart. It's like the heart marks the spot. Maybe this is it, like following the heart with the Ten of Pentacles. This could be a divorce or a separation, a choice that we had to make. But these three in the deep subconscious, perhaps we were betrayed or hurt in a very bad sense. With this is a painful ending. With the Ten of Swords, this is coming to an end. But with the World in reverse, it's as if we're holding on. There's something. It's like there's something. Maybe this is like escaping or trying to find the culprit, or trying to find who stole it, or this is some kind of deception. And maybe this is what led to this. It was like, oh, there was some kind of deception and I was holding on, and because I held on, it's like I put myself in the line of fire in a sense here. Because here was, I don't know. But this is here, maybe we're escaping, and this is like, oh, we're tying up the loose ends, so we have to go through this pain in order to end it. Like I always say, these are your readings. Use your intuition when deciphering the message. But yeah, again, the Two of Cups in reverse. This is a definite separation. Yes. Stay in your energy. Keep your vibe high. Enjoy this is the space between. We're supposed to be where we're supposed to be right now. The Spirit's going to guide us. Maybe that's how he's pushing you out. It's like the birds in the nest. They're about to get pushed out. Seeing if they could fly, maybe? Am I the only one that's not a TikToker? I got a TikTok. ClairV is on TikTok. We allow people to hurt us and blame them. We have to take accountability so that we let them. Yep. That's the only way we're going to grow from it. We have to take responsibility. The movie Inora showed me how much I was 100% complicit in my own demise, but I was blaming everyone who hurt me when I let them in the door willingly. Damn straight. It's like, here's the knife you could stab me with. Here's the gun. Shoot me in my head. You think people are good to you just because you're good, and that's not the case. Always. I see now that love is not about holding on, but constantly letting go. Damn straight. Wise words, SS. Oh, I get good vibration from you too, Kelly. It's hard I spent my nights crying and screaming at God, but it was me causing myself so much pain. Yup. Trying to teach us a lesson, that song. I used to shine bright like gold. Now I'm all indigo. Starting to question. Is God trying to teach me a lesson? Starting to wonder. Somebody asked me to sing yesterday. I said, I don't sing, and this is why. Starting to wonder if your true colors fade since I left ya. Cause I used to shine bright like gold. Now I'm all indigo. Alright, here we go. Girlene General. What's going on with Girlene? What's Girlene need to know? Okay, so we have more anxiety. Anxiety keeps on watching me. Maybe we do need to separate, or maybe we're having anxiety about this separation. It's like we did a lot to tie this together, and now it's like perhaps all in question, and this Pisces energy telling us that we need to sit here with the Spirit in this hangman energy, the space between. This is why we're all here. So we're hanging in the space between. It's like the space between the Four of Wands and stressing on where we go after this. And this is us. It's like taking an L to take the W, and this is how we're going to get to it. It's like we have to be here in the Spirit in order to come into this page of cups where it's like this new feeling. Perhaps there is like a third party. Yes, I decided to pass instead of fail. God rewarded me, as He does. SS, I didn't listen to the red flags. That'll come back to haunt you every time. I celebrate my birthday all month, Moonchild. But it was good, thank you. I'm going to celebrate again tonight. Alright. I'm hungry. I'm going to go eat. It has. I'm moving forward from Him. Yay. Good. Yeah, we gotta fix it. We can't just skip it. You're right. Consequences and rewards, and that's what we were talking about. Are we taking a gift or the whip? No, I love your words of wisdom, SS. now the wind's picking up. Should we do another little general before we hang up? Why is my eye itching? Yes, one more please. Okay. Let's see about this weekend. We're going to dig into the weekend energy. What do we need to know about the weekend coming up? What do we all need to know about the weekend coming up? For the collective. Okay. I knew I see new love. Maybe we're gonna meet and greet. With the temperance, we're coming from some kind of chaos, and I think this is the week before. This energy where it's like all unknown, or we're coming from this Emperor in reverse. We're breaking free, or perhaps we're making some kind of choice. It's as if we're being stuck, and this is stuck in the space between. If you look, he's tied to both of these, talking to the bird, like listening to the signs I said. And then I hear the Page of Wands where he's listening, like, the Page of Wands knows where he's going because he's listening to the sound. It's like this vibration or this sound is going to take him take him to some kind of alchemizing, where we're finally coming into some kind of healing, where it's as if this chaos is taking him to see the duality of like what he doesn't want or what's not right. And this is him. Oh my god, all my cards are blowing away. Hold up. The bridge. Ooh. Alright, the King of Wands flew away. The King of Wands. So he's ready. He's ready to make a move. It's like the birds already talked to him. He already knows, because he's after the page, So this is why we're being stuck in here at the Two of Wands, where it's like we need to see the possibilities beyond. We need to listen to the signs. We need to look beyond. And this is the Two of Wands. With this Ace of Swords, here, this is what this Emperor is bringing. This Emperor, he's not loyal. He is not logical. He is not consistent, or, he's not protecting. He's not integral, He'll be thinking of, it's like, I see him thinking of, like, all these other girls and then saying, oh, but I love you, or something like this. And this is what we're really turning our back to this and sitting in the stillness of now and listening to the signs. Perhaps we are coming into this King of Wands energy where it's like we're manifesting, and this is what we're doing. Making a move quick, and this is this King of Wands. This is quickness, quick, as this Chariot is here. This is telling us we're putting our feeling in our minds, our signs, our intuition, and our, we are stepping on it. Is everything quick? And this is this in motion with these two in the deep subconscious. Well, look, we can't make this fucking shit up. And this is the Three of Swords in between both this divine counterpart, the King, and the Queen of Wands. And this is the masculine and the feminine, where we're really attached to our intuition. Not only that, but we're following our intuition. Perhaps this is what's going to heal our heart. This is what's taking the swords out. This is what's bringing the light, the truth. It's like following our intuition, following the signs. The Queen of Wands, she sits here, she's attracting. Perhaps we're getting signs from not only the divine and these birds, but I see a cardinal. So it's like angels that you work with, or somebody who's passed away, somebody's coming to send you some kind of sign, or, you know, some kind of healing to heal this heart. It's as if this intertwined something. And it's bringing us to this Ace of Cups, where this is this new love, whether it's a new self-love, a new love yourself. We're coming into a new love where this is overpouring. This is abundance. We're growing. This is growth. This is emotional connectedness. This is intuitive power. And look, if you look, see all the toxic and all the nasty, mean, and like really ugly fish down here. We're like ruffling the waters here, really coming up above this. It's like we're coming out of the toxic, and we're really, this is smooth, free, clear, flowing. It's like we're no longer in the dark. We're no longer in here. You know, we're coming up as the Chariot, winning this. Battle after battle, never settling down. Hey, Laverne. Hey, Make Donak 007. I used to want it to be a man's love, but now I secretly wish this great love is self-love. Yes. Just make it so. You don't secretly wish it. Love yourself. Laverne and Make Donak came in right at this last thing, so that had everything to do with your situation, I know. And this is the offering. So perhaps you're going to receive an offering or give an offering, and this has something to do with that moon. Remember, that moon was in the collective reading. Maybe it's when the moon is like that in the sky, something's happening. Should we read the offering before we go? Real quick. So this is the gift, the present, the sacrifice. Unlike many of the other cards in the deck, the offering carries a clear as day message and a call to action. We were just talking about that. As you may have guessed, it is time for something to be given and given up. For the sake of the bigger picture, if nothing comes to mind immediately, though it's likely it will, take time in meditation to consider what must be offered and who is to receive it. It's likely you'll feel attachment and hesitancy. You'll make excuses, but recognize the link between the word sacrifice and the word sacred. One leads to the other. When we offer up something to the greater good, we lighten our load and become more able to serve. Imagine for a moment if you were to offer your whole self unconditionally to the world. For now, start small. 112-1133. So once a week, Gandhi gave up speaking for a day, offering himself to divine silence. The offering can come in all shapes and all sizes. If there is a gift you've been thinking of giving someone special, now is the time. So to go deeper, look at Odin's sacrifice of his eye in Norse mythology. And it's getting hot. I think we should read the shadow. The shadow came up. Should we read the shadow? XXV3. So the shadow. So the shadow is the unspeakable, the unwelcome, the denied. So this is what's going to help us. This is what we're denying. And perhaps this is why we can't see through it, because we're denying it. And this is what the other card says. It's like the offering. It's like, okay, well, we're failing to do this because we're denying it. We're in denial. Okay, although every card in the archetypes deck has a shadow potential, this card asks us to delve into the qualities of the shadow itself. We often think that the shadow can be purified, illuminated, made right through effort and achievement. However, it is typically the case that our lawfully pursuit of ascension and perfection is the very source of shadow material itself. By rejecting parts of ourselves and the world, we begin to separate from the whole. Rather than getting to know the qualities and the content of our shadow, we busy ourselves with avoiding its presence. This is denial. When this card appears, it is time to take inventory of those things you've been denying. When the mind responds with no, anything but that, you are touching shadow. Find support for this deep inner work and move toward the shadow with patience and compassion. So this is contemplate the following scientific observation. The closer an object, a person, place, or community is to the light, the longer the shadow it casts. And in the shadow of the gods, are the very gods themselves. Reflect on this statement by James Hilleman of Luke Fire. What you despise about yourself. What do you despise about yourself? By answering, you move towards the shadow. So this is really this digging in the shadow, and this is how we'll find the light. Perhaps we'll get closer to the light. Yes, good job. I bet Claire has a powerful story. I bet I was thinking about telling y'all. I might cry. Maybe tomorrow. I love you guys. It's a beautiful journey, but your rays speak even when your voice shakes. Oh, I love you. You know me. I be shaking and still speaking. Every day. One, 2, 1. Aw, I love you guys. Alright, y'all. Yeah, this 7 of Swords, man. And the 3 of Swords in reverse. It's almost as if it's like, nowhere we're deceiving ourselves. Perhaps. Or perhaps feeling ourselves as looking at the deception. Five of Swords. Ruthless win. And that's us. Always coming out on top. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I will see y'all maybe tomorrow. Definitely on Monday. Love y'all. Have a great day. Bye, guys. Love you. Thank you, SS. Much love.